Okay, so I really haven't tackled this issue, but it has gotten to the point where the toxicity is just pissing me off. What I'm talking about is the Xavi and Laporta circus show. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying my initial take that I still maintain to this day. Xavi is the right manager for Barcelona. He should have stayed for one more year, and he has been unfairly criticized his whole coaching career at Barcelona. Now, Laporta is the right president for Barcelona. I think he has done great in this tenure, and I think the amount of criticism he has got is also unbelievable. However, I'll be honest. My take on this is that it has been ridiculous, yes. I'm the biggest supporter of these guys, but I also have to admit when things happen, they are just dumb. The way everything was handled was just amateuristic, and I did not expect that from Laporta. So let's take this from ground zero. Xavi says he would leave. The team starts doing good. Then eventually simple mistakes happen, not Xavi's fault, but the player's fault, and the season crumbles. Laporta now is mad at Xavi, but okay, he renews, finally convinces him to renew. After all that waiting, finally convinces Xavi to change his mind. Xavi also tells Laporta that he's convinced he can do something more with his team for one more year. Then Xavi comes out in another press conference, says that the team is simply not good enough, basically. Laporta is mad because he thinks this is undermining the board, the work they've done, and also affects the team mentally speaking. How would you feel if your coach said, you are not good enough to compete? That's basically what Xavi said. I think Xavi was wrong. I think Laporta was 10 times as wrong to act in the manner he acted. I think it was just too reactionary. No matter what Xavi said, after the effort you made to keep him on the job, you don't just do a 180 like that. It just doesn't make sense. It ruined everything. It ruined the good vibes. It ruined the whole relationship between Xavi and Barcelona, or Xavi and Laporta at least. You also prevented Xavi from leaving on his own terms, on his own accord, happy, satisfied. You created a mess, and I don't think his statements were enough for you to be this angry. I believe this is one of Laporta's biggest misses. There's a lot of people saying the Messi thing. There's a lot of people saying the Koeman thing. You don't understand. You don't understand anything. You are misinformed if you think Messi is Laporta's fault. You are just misinformed and just trying to hate, to monetize hate, to get more likes on your posts, everything like that. Messi left because legally Barcelona could not keep him anymore. Not because of what Laporta said, but because Bartomeu's amazing management of the club. Messi was willing to drop half his wages just to stay, and we still could not do that. Messi has left for 2 years, having the biggest wage in club football, and we're still on a 200 million wage budget. Do you realize what the 200 million wage budget is? Or wage cap, whatever you want to call it? That means that half of that will be taken by Messi alone. So you wanted a 36, 37 years old Messi now with this young team who is not experienced, who is lacking players left, right, and center. You wanted that kind of Messi to continue on for what? To ruin his legacy? So he lives like Xavi on culés like you, being toxic because he did not win more games against this amazing Madrid about to get Mbappe? That's what you wanted? You want to have our wage budget to go to Messi? A 37-year-old Messi? Give me a break. Messi had to leave. Simple as. We all wanted him to stay. Laporta wanted him to stay. Xavi wanted him to stay. But it was not possible, and it had to happen eventually. It sucks that he went to PSG, one of the worst clubs ever created, but it's not Laporta's fault. Don't blame Laporta on that. Koeman, please. Koeman was a disgrace. Koeman was a disgrace as a coach. One of the worst coaches I've ever seen. In my opinion, Laporta took too long to sack Koeman. He should have done it in the summer. That's his biggest issue. Koeman, he didn't even deserve to stay the summer. Because of Koeman, Xavi's first year, we were already in the Europa League pretty much. We were ninth in La Liga. What are you talking about? Koeman deserved everything he got. The only thing I can blame Laporta is his handling of Xavi. I think that is a fair criticism. In addition to that, I'll continue saying Laporta has done amazing things financially for the club. He has restructured the debt long term. He has minimized the wages. He has renewed the team. He's building the new Camp Nou from scratch, something that had to be done during Bartomeu's era, which he did not do, obviously. Like the amount of work that this board has had to do, and to see a lot of Twitter stands who do not know anything about football go from one side to the other, just criticizing, simply criticizing. They do not know what they're talking about. They do not care about being right or wrong. They're just trying to monetize hate. It's the trend, hating on teams, especially Barcelona. Our worst enemy is ourselves. Our own media is against us. Our own fans are against us. Just criticizing 24/7 is tiring, especially when they do not know what they're talking about. The last thing I'll say is Laporta, you have to be careful with Deco. I don't know what Deco's doing. He's going to have a free summer transfer window now. We're going to see his work. I don't think this guy is a sporting director. He was an agent, for God's sake. Making him the big sporting director in a team that is financially a mess right now, I'm not sure about Deco. I'll give him a summer. But that's it. Let me know what you guys thought. I hope you guys enjoyed this short video. I just want to keep it brief. There's some of the hate that's going on around Barcelona. It's just constant, and I was tired of it. PBS out. See you in the next one. Peace out. Xavi, I'm sorry. You're still a legend. Goodbye and good luck.